This is me, Ruowen Huang. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today, I want to talk about a semi-serious topic. It's basically called "Live Your Life Like It's the last day of your life." I heard this saying. I'm pretty sure many of you heard this saying long time ago. It's basically telling you to, treat your everyday life like is the last day of your life. It's hard to resonate when you were young, energetic, and overall healthy person. But this year, particularly this year, it really hit me, and I'm pretty sure it will make many of you feel just the same. Due to the coronavirus, a lot of people are trapped or forced to stay home. Many of you may or may not be able to see your loved one, or many of people are encounter life-threatening disease. In the past several months, for myself, I've been dealing with a lot of people that I know that got sick or ill or pass away suddenly without any notification. So it really hit home for me, to let me really rethink of life, or really resonate what it's like to live your life like the last day of your life. It happened to the close one too, my family member, as you all know. So due to so many things that happen in life, made me to really reflect on that on myself. How many of us usually sit at home, thinking there are so many things that we want to do? We think about, oh, one day I will get to do it. One day I will do this with the family I like. One day I would do that. How many of us, due to our take it for granted health or take it for granted lifestyle, we actually don't think about it much. We tend to push it away, and a lot of time, including myself, believing that we can, bear with the stress and really stress ourselves out. And one day when all the stress are gone, that we will get to spend some time with our loved one. But really this year, what it happened to me is got me to reflect how life is so unpredictable and how life is so short. Things can happen in very last minutes that out of your prediction, and at that moment you start to realize that it's too late. In the past couple months, I do have many of you come to me. Unfortunately, you got diagnosed that you got some disease, or you got diagnosed got some cancer, and then you do not know what to do with your life. I know it may sound cold for me to say live your life like it's the last day of your life. I mean, many of you question that sentence. Many of you would say, well, if I treat the last day of my life, all I can think about is that I'm dying. That's really not a point that I would suggest you to think this way. The reason I propose to you to live your life like it's the last day of your life is when we truly put ourselves in that mindset, we will start to realize what it is that really important to us instead of those things that's irrelevant. Most of the time in the logical mind, we're believing like making money is important. But while we believe this is the last day of our life, we will know to be with family maybe is more important. To say we love them maybe is more important. To resolve the problem that we've been procrastinated, put it on the side, thinking I still got one more year to do so, maybe is something that's way more important for you. To hate someone, what we believing is important. To protest what is right, what we thought is important. Maybe if today is the last day of my life, I realize it's not important at all. The important is that I'm able to love. The important is if I can be together with someone else. So when I propose you to live your life like it's the last day of your lives, it is simply because due to that mindset, if that you can adjust yourself to, you will realize when you in that mindset, you realize the other thing is simply not important. It's not important people doesn't like me. It's not important if I'm not good enough. It's not important if I'm good looking or not. It's not important if I'm not pretty. It's not important that I cannot please someone else. Does that make sense? If today's the last day of my life, I realize those things are simply not important, because if today is the last day of my life, instead of hating someone, I'd rather love someone. Instead of hating someone, I'd rather hug someone. Instead of trying to run away from the problem, I'd rather come to them or go to them and say what it matters to me at this moment. So, whew. Totally not expecting this. Totally not expecting this. What I'm saying is, it really hit home for me this year. Not only to my family member, but only to myself. I realized there are a lot of things in my life I'd rather do now. I realize there are so many people I rather care now, instead of worry about how people don't like me, dislike me. It's not just a struggle for me. I believe it's a struggle for many of you. When customer come to me or client come to me, I do understand it's difficult for you to take whatever news that you get. I feel for you. I do. I also understand there are some problem you guys trying to procrastinate or run away from it. It's hard to deal with those problems. Sometimes it's hard to deal with family matter. But if you are ill, if you are sick, when I propose you to treat it like the last day of your life, it's not ask you to worry about death. I want you to really rethink. Take some time to rethink what is important to you. This is totally not expected. Fill your life with things that matter for you. Fill your life with love. Fill your life with people you care. Fill your life with things that matter to you. If this is the last day of your life, why wait till someday to come? Why wait till someday to resolve the problem? My point on this very particular episode is simply to encourage you all to take a moment and think, or just imagine life is too short. There's a reason why we are here. We come this far. At this moment, it's time for us to reflect ourselves. This year particularly. Thanks to coronavirus, I know it scared a lot of people, but thanks to coronavirus, to make us feel how close death is to us. If death is that close to us, what do you have in your life that you wish to do one day, but you haven't done yet? Make that happen. If you put your focus on trying to make that happen, trust me, all those hatreds, all those dislike, all those I worry what other people think of me or say of me, simply doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is a year to take good care of yourself. And I cannot really save everyone, but I truly hope you guys find a way to take a very good care of yourself. Okay? So, anyway, find that peace in yourself. It is quite important. Wasn't planning to be emotional, but I guess I am. Anyway, I just hope when that day comes, and when we look back in our life, we have no regrets, We always regret when the loved one go, but I think as a soul, it's more important if the day comes and you look back at your life, you have no regret. So it doesn't matter how old you are, what are you doing right now. I do encourage you to think about this possibility and look at life in this angle. live your life is like it's last day of your life. How many things that you wish to do haven't got done yet? Maybe it's time to get onto it. I didn't understand it before. I heard people say that all the time. But this year particularly, it should resonate with many of you, since death was so close to all of us. Not just he, she, they, but so close to us. So, wish you all live a wonderful life, really. Again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website, ruowen.com. Till then, next time. Bye.